So I'm going to invite you all to take some time and notice wherever you're at that you have arrived, meaning what? Like notice your feet are on the floor or your butt is in the chair and that your spine is keeping you up or laying down. Just notice that I'm in this space and I'm fully here. And then notice your feet on the floor. Notice your body in space. Notice the breath without trying to change it. It'll always tell you how you feel. Notice the boundaries of your skin. Notice where the clothing is on the skin and how that feels. And then draw your attention to a place where the skin is not covered. And how does that feel? And then I'm going to invite you to bring your awareness and attention to your eyes and notice the softness or tightness around the corner of the eye. And what is the lid doing? Is it soft? And is the eyebrow soft or is it curled in? Just notice if you can let the eyeball just sink into its socket. Let those eyeball drop back into the head and down. Let it drop down too. And you might need to practice that a few times of letting that eyeball drop back and down. Then there will be a reaction to that. And under the closed lid, what do you see? Just notice that. And then I'm going to invite you to notice what's going on in your mouth. What are you tasting? Move the tongue around. What's on the roof? What's on the bottom and the sides and the teeth? And how does it taste? Do you like it? And then I'm going to invite you to notice some sounds. First, I'm going to invite you to notice something far away, maybe even outside of your building. And then bring your awareness maybe into the building that you're in. And what do you notice for sounds there? And then I'm going to invite you to come right into the room that you're in, the space that you're in, and listen intently. What are you noticing? What's showing up? What do you hear? And it might even be your own body sounds. And I'm going to invite you to smell. Pay attention to what you can smell. Take the breath in. What are you noticing? And noticing if I like it or I don't. Is this a nice smell? Is this a pleasant smell? Is this an unpleasant smell? Is it neutral? And notice touch. I'm going to invite you to notice where your hands are. Just feel, what is the fabric or the skin or whatever you're touching? Is it soft? Is it warm? What is the texture? Can you feel where your skin ends and the item that you're on, can you feel that separation? And what if you were to squeeze your hands a little and just put a little pressure? Do you like that? How does that feel? And then I'm going to invite you to notice your breath. And just notice how it shows up now as compared to maybe before when we first arrived. And maybe invite it to be a little fuller, a little deeper, a little longer, and see if you like that. And the meaning, if I like it, my body receives it, and there's a certain amount of letting go that my body's a little safer and it lets go of tension and tightness and holding. And with the breath, you can let that flow and that rhythm fill you up. And each breath, you can let go of a little more. You can consciously invite that letting go. And just noticing the breath moving in and maybe inviting it to go below the belly button into the belly and fill that lower belly. Feel it expand and feel what happens when it leaves this contraction. Just notice the breath and the warmth of it leaving. You can play with feeling come in the nostrils, down the windpipe, way down to the base of the belly. Let it fill till it's comfortable and be with it while it's time to leave. Watch and feel it contracting, going up and out, and the warmth leaving the nostrils. And then you just let it go. You don't ask it to come back. You don't beg it to stay. You've let it go. And notice that. Integrate that you let that go. And now just notice where you're at now and compare it to where you were at when you arrived. And notice if your nervous system state has shifted in any way. If you feel maybe heavier or lighter or calmer, or maybe even the opposite. And then I'm going to invite you to slowly, slowly think about opening your eyes and coming back. And let this be a very slow process, like almost bring the eyelid up and then shut it and see what happens as your body brings in the light and the visual. And notice when you come back how you are.